You're listening to the Major Pod Network, the only place where your favorite toy store, card shop, arcade, theme park, and arena are all on the same block. Scratch that major itch.
Heath Happy Hour, Volume 3. I think it is. I think it's the third one.
Yeah, we're going with volumes. I like the volume.
Yeah, Volume 3.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking balance, life, and what was the other one?
Okay, yeah. Well, Heath, so, we, like I said, we're going to have a long-form conversation every month, right?
Yep.
And I said, hey, anything particular you want to talk about? And you said, let's talk about life, man. So then I put a little kind of a question driving people in that direction. So we got some great questions from the Major Marks about, I guess, life, work-life balance.
Work-life and balance, that was it.
Being a parent, that kind of
t-shirt.
stuff. Work-life
balance.
It's very important. And to be honest, what's last week or last month or maybe the first episode, I asked a question about that, like how you sort of handle when you're away for a while and the time with the kids and talking about calling them as much as you can. So we've talked about this before. Maybe we'll do a sort of a long form version of that. But first of all, what's up, buddy? How you been?
Man, I'm good. I can't complain. You wake up every day and you face it head on, and sometimes you have good ones and sometimes you don't, know?
Yeah.
Not going to lie, last 4 months has been a roller coaster ride of emotions for my family.
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, brother, let's just talk this shit out. All right.
Yes. For sure.
All right. This is what I feel. And trust me, I know everyone goes through their shit and it happens to all of us and it's not going to stop because that's life.
Yep.
But nah, man, like December, right before, probably about 3 weeks before Christmas, we had to put our oldest pet down. He was a black lab named Buddha.
Oh,
he was 13 years old. And shit, I'm going to get emotional about talking about him because he was around ever since, man, like before the girls were here. Like I got pictures of them babies, like not even a year old, crawling on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was like a big heart punch for the family, And then we buried him and all that stuff. And it just was hard, bro, just hard.
Absolutely.
And then Christmas comes around and you're like missing him because you're looking at old pictures, and he's just there everywhere, just like another kid type deal,
Yep.
So that was like the first heart punch that the family got starting into the new year.
Right.
But Christmas came and then Santa Claus came and all this stuff. And next thing you know, we get the Harry Potter tickets, so it's like, yay. Yeah. Thank you, Santa. Woohoo. And then,
right.
Santa.
Yeah.
Anyway, after that, it was like, yes, right. So the girls are ecstatic, pumped. So we're rewatching some movies, getting some books out, eating those chocolate frogs and shit. And next thing you know, we're 2 weeks before we go to Harry Potter World.
Yeah.
Damn, Steph is just in major pain. Just hurt and in her side and area and everything, and just she thought it was she might have had an ulcer. It might have been horrible gas pains or something, know. Next thing you know, she goes to the ER the following day, and this happened a week before. She had problems that went away. Another time it came back, this and that. Bro, the doctor gave her a little ultrasound and everything and was like, yeah, girl, your gallbladder's got to go, and today. And we're like, what the hell? So she had to go in this emergency gallbladder surgery and stuff and get it taken out. And this is 2 weeks before we go to Harry Potter World. All right.
Yeah.
So let me tell you how tough this lady is.
Also, by the way, for timing, that happened the week of our first podcast.
Yes.
Did I mention that? Home from no, you didn't. But
shit.
You came home from the hospital that first day.
Yeah.
She was in between some stuff. You came home, you knocked out the episode and went back.
Yeah. You're
Crazy.
damn right.
Yeah. So you were saying how tough she is.
Bro, tough as nails. So get this though. So she's like, damn it, we're still going. You know, we're going to Harry Potter world. And we're going to have a blast. And I'm just like, babe, it says for like 4 weeks you can't lift 20 pounds, you know, and like this and that. Like we're like looking at the rules and the bullshit, you know. Next thing you know, man, 7 days later we're heading down to Orlando driving.
Holy
you know,
shit. Yeah.
We're going, stay in a hotel, we're having a good time, man. Like when I say women are strong, geez Louise, man, they're way tougher than us, and that's just a fact. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding one bit. But like, dude, she rode every ride. She's stuck in there, and I'm thinking, man, you just got gallbladder surgery, like it's out. And here you are on these, like the Raptor coaster and the Harry Potter rides and all this stuff. And she's hanging in like a champ to where I'm just like, man, I've still been in bed for another 2 weeks, you know, just being like, babe, I lost an organ. An organ. You know, you expect me to go to Harry Potter world? No. You know, like that would have been my little bitch ass. But like, she was just a strong, man. She's just strong to where I'm just like, dang, okay. So we got through that, you know, and all that stuff. And then with like, traveling and just her tattooing and rescheduling and everything, it's just a bumble, you know.
What do you mean by her tattooing?
She's a tattoo artist now.
I did not know. I did not know.
Damn, I thought I told you that.
No, we certainly never talked about it on the podcast.
All right, well, if you want a good tattooer in the Carolinas, go to Seventh Sin Tattoo Shop and ask for 2 Count Mama. All right.
Holy shit, for real?
That's Steph, I swear to God. She did 2 on me.
Heath, show if you're watching the video version of this, guys, we're about to get the reveal.
She did this knife.
Nice.
On my leg.
That's
and
sick.
that was like a pretty lady and everything. But then, like I said, women are way tougher than men.
Yeah.
I pussed out and was like, hey, I got to take a break, man. You got to finish this later. My legs hurting.
Yeah.
And then she did this one, like this skull.
Oh, that's sick.
You know?
I see. So a knife on each leg, pretty lady, and a skull. Yeah.
Cool. So daggers, you know, some daggers and stuff.
Yeah.
But, let me fix this. But so like she's tattooing, she's kicking butt, man. And she's like actually doing art. And that's her little thing. She's that artsy fartsy girl. Mm-hmm. So, you know, no one wants to pay good money for paintings or 8x10 drawings anymore. So she tattoos and makes good money doing it. So I'm proud of her.
That's awesome. So
now she's like kicking butt tattooing and all this stuff. And then, hold on. So it was Buddha, the gallbladder, and then her great grandmother passed away at 94.
Yeah.
You know? So it was like one of those big blows. And like, I remember when my grandparents passed away, like my family just was like, like want this, what, you know, and it kind of like put a wedge in my family a little bit.
Oh, wow.
But like, I'm hoping it don't happen to her family because like her grandmother was the glue, just like my grandfather was the glue, you know, and once the glue's gone, everything falls apart, you know?
Yep.
So it's like, I'm hoping it don't happen, but like we've been going through that and everything. And then we have this Great Pyrenees, huge. He's like a polar bear of a dog, you know?
Okay. Yep.
And this dude was sad. When I say sad, he's moping. They're a companion dog, you know, all this stuff. So me and Steph's like looking at him and like, man, it ain't fair that he doesn't have a buddy to play with no more. Cause like he's heartbroken too. Yeah. You know? And it was like God just said, well, I think y'all need a smile or something, you know?
Yeah.
So one of Steph's good friends in West Virginia has this Labradoodle that has already been rehomed twice.
Yeah.
And like, oh man, her name's Birdie. She's sweet as candy. She reminds me of Buddha, but no one will ever take the place of Buddha because that was my first kid of a dog, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
But like, it's like we did a 2-week trial, you know, to be like, you know what, bring her down. Let's see how she is with Bear and this and that. Bro, they're like best buds now to where I'm like,
really?
Dude, like best buds, like playing tag in the backyard, running until they daggone, you know, fainting, you know. So it's just like they're just having a good time. So it's a good thing. And but like now I have another puppy now.
Yeah.
Now I got another damn dog, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So but the family loves it. She's sweet. Like I said, she's sweet as candy. She just licks too much. She needs to stop that licking shit. But she's she's a licker, and I'm just like, stop licking me. I don't like that. But she's cool. She's a cool pup.
That's great.
So we have her now. But it's just like the last few months, man, has just been like a roller coaster of emotions, man.
Absolutely, yes, lots of ups and downs.
Yeah, and I'm just, I think I've cried like 4 times every month since then. Just, it's okay for men to cry. Hell,
absolutely,
we all do. And hell, and since I've had kids, my damn emotional heartstrings have just got longer. I could watch a damn commercial and be like, I remember that. You know what I mean? So like I can hear a song and tear up. Like on Instagram, I'm posting these inspirational damn verses or what? Words that people like, and I'll be at the gym just damn doing my cardio after the Walking Dead episode's off. Like I'll scroll through Instagram and I'll just get in that wormhole, just, oh God, that's so good. Someone might need to hear that, and I'll send it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Well, since I became a dad, I actually talked about this on my little Silver Linings podcast. There's certain shows I can't watch. Have you been watching the HBO show, the new zombie show?
This Is Us?
No. What am I?
No.
The new zombie show.
Hold on.
I just talked about it. The Last of Us. The Last
of Us. Yeah. This Is Us is the family show, right?
Yes.
All right, The Last of Us.
Yes. Have you been watching?
Brother, have you watched This Is Us?
I have a little bit. Yes, the first season.
Man, I had to quit. I cried every episode.
Yeah.
Like I had to quit. I told Steph, I said, "What the hell are you doing to me?" Like I can't. Like I can't.
Yes.
Every episode. Like up to season, I think 3 we watched, and I'm just like, "Hey, I can't." No.
Yeah.
But no. Me and Steph has started that on HBO Max, and
it's
we're
tough,
like
man.
we're on like the 4th episode.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect his daughter to die in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. Whoa.
You know what I mean?
But yes, I agree. 100%.
Oh shit. My bad, guys. Edit that out. Someone's gonna get mad.
Big time. I mean, that's the thing. Like years ago, I would have sought that out. I would have been like a dark drama, pump it into my veins. But now you get the kid. Now I'm like, what am I watching this for? Why am I putting myself through this torture?
Dude, I know, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I saw this picture the other day, and it was a lion cub with the mommy lion behind the cub.
Yep.
And then the daddy lion behind all of them, to where I'm like, shit, here I go again. I'm like, damn it. I look like Rick fucking Flair just crying all the time.
That's your next step. You got to start crying in promos.
But like, I saw that picture to where I was like, I want that. I want that as a poster in my house, because I know that like Mama Lion is always going to be there, and like she's fierce when she wants to be, you know. But damn it, when Daddy Lion comes in there, I'll eat a dude's head off. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like if I'm there and I'm mad, brother. Certainly when it comes to my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a damn who you are. You're gonna feel every blow that I throw. Even if you whoop my ass, you're gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, shit, I don't want to fight him again. You know what I mean?
100%.
So it's like, I saw that picture, but the only thing in my mind I said, I need another little baby cub beside the other one, you know, just so I can have like my family, you know.
Yeah.
But I want that. But anyway, so my last few months, man, has been emotional. And, you know, being a father and everything, a dad, you know, it's like you see those commercials and you feel the pain that like you'd never want to feel through those commercials, what people going through.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, like I literally yesterday we went to Marty or Arn's son's funeral, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
awful.
Jeez, like, yeah, I can't even talk about that, man. It was emotional. It was just, it's just sad. And one of those things to where like, I never want to be able or have that. Like, I don't want to ever have that feeling of putting rest one of my babies. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yes.
And my goodness, man, it was just one of those things to where it just all hits home when you get older and you have that, and like anything could happen, you know? And it's just, Love, man. Love your babies. Tell everyone that you do love. Tell them you love them. It's not
Yes.
weird, guys. It's really not weird.
No, not at all.
You
Now,
know?
one of the things that popped in my head while you were talking about that, obviously you said, roller coaster ride,
Yep.
up and down. It kind of mirrors, I don't know if you feel the same way, to like the wrestling business or your career in the wrestling business. I mean, you like most people over the last, I don't know, 15 years or so, there's a lot of ups and downs.
Damn right there were.
One of the things that has really hit me the most over the last couple of years, traveling with AEW is the ups and the downs. And 1 week you're in a big ass segment doing something awesome. You feel like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Then you're not doing anything for 3 weeks, and you're like, well, I'm getting fired or something. So it's like
Very true.
very tough early on, mentally.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if. Maybe your career so far has helped you sort of deal with the ups and the downs or getting through the down period or.
Oh, it definitely gives you patience, It gives you that mindset of, like, why aren't they using me? And what can I do better and all this stuff? But the funny thing is that like I did that my whole career. I thought I was going to get fired my first 5 years. Like that's just how it was. Like every time there was a firing coming, I'm doing this. I'm looking at TJ Wilson and Myers and then being like, guys, it's just us. We're gonna get cut. They're like, bro, we've been here for 2 years. Like, no, we're not. And I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. What if we do? Like shoot. Like I was that guy. Yeah. And then like I got to a point to where like it was like I would be used and not used, used and not used, used and not used. And what got to me was like I would be used on some of these parts that no one would want to do, to where it's like, hey, you gotta like in the business, it's a circus. It really is. And if I was a bear, I wrestled penguins, giraffes, elephants, donkeys, like everything, like in the wrestling business, bro. I literally went from a rookie to a rebel, a fierce rebel of a group. Then a watered down group of rebels, and then I was a damn one man band. Like, I don't even know how that happened. And then I got a band to 3-on-B. Yeah, and then from there, I became a social outcast, to where I'm like, no, I don't want all this. To where after that, I became a free agent to where it was like, no one wanted me, but damn it, I'm going to be here. I'm going to do my shit. Into a damn white trash trailer park dude with 20 some kids, to where I'm like, how the hell does this work from me being there to all the way to here, It's just like I would give all the advice to everyone to where it's like, certainly when you're up there, it's like, hey, they got a script and they want you to follow it. So once you get it, apply yourself as good as you can and try to knock a home run with it. Yep. Yes, it sucks sometimes because you don't see yourself doing it, but if you're good at it and you can nail it, they're going to keep using you and you're going to make money.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But no, man, my whole career was a good roller coaster ride for sure. Because go ahead.
I feel like it mirrors, the life stuff too, because that when shit hits the fan, you just got to do the best that you can and remain patient, remain confident, and you get through these tough times.
You have to, man. Yeah. And it's one of those things that where like when you are a dad, you have that whole, people rely on you. You are the breadwinner, the guy that goes out, the one that, keeps the boat afloat,
Yep.
And like they give me strength, man. They give me that I can't fail. Failure's not an option. It's
Absolutely.
just not, like it's just not. And I'll be damned if I'm going to,
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things to where like you look at life and you try to analyze it down to what's important, what's a good balance, and how can I make sure that they will be okay if I'm gone, or if they get older, can I make sure they can follow their dreams to do what they want to do for their life?
Absolutely, yes.
So I mean, you got to set. I plant those little seeds, in your bank account, in your daggone, your RIFA RIAs, your damn college, your retirement, like all that stuff. Like you gotta plant the seeds and let it grow and keep watering them a little bit, just because I know I ain't gonna be making the money that I have been forever. So it's like, thank God with the money that I did make, I put it to good use.
Yeah.
and it's not for me. I ain't doing it for me no more.
Yeah.
You know, it's for what I've provided for them, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's a great segue talking about the work-life balance. So while we just talked about how important it is to sort of, be that lion, take care of your family, the crazy thing is, in order to do that, part of doing that for wrestlers or people in our business is leaving them,
True.
So that I think is one of the toughest things. And we've talked about that. I'm sure it's, so I've never traveled without a family. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys, Brian talks about this all the time. Like when he was first starting to travel to WWE, not a care in the world. Fuck it, I'll stay in the town forever. Like what? Why do I need to go home?
Very true.
But now for us, I'm on that first flight. I'm on the last flight out. I'm on the first flight in.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know
so
where's your head at now after all these years, as far as leaving them and coming back and all that stuff.
Okay, so back then it was more emotional and hearting, like before babies. Like like you said, you'd be out in town, you do whatever you wanted to do, you have a good time, whatever. You miss your flight, oh whatever, I'll catch the next one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd be devastated if I missed my flight. Devastated. I've never missed it.
Oh wow, I've missed a few, man.
No.
Yeah. But no, it's one of those things to where, like, whatever, there was no responsibilities. Like, I make my money, I do what I want with it. I'll go home when I need to, so whatever.
Yeah.
But then, you get older, you see what's important, you fall in love, you get married, you have babies, you have a family. And then that's when it's still really hard because you're trained to, I don't give a shit, man. I'm going to go and do my thing, blah, blah, blah. But it's one of those things where you will, and you do for a little while. And then next thing you know, you look back and it's like you miss birthdays, you miss Christmases, you miss dance recitals, you miss father and daughter dance, you miss a sports game, you miss so much shit, bro. Yeah. And this is even when you make your flight and go home and, you're on time, like you just got to know. You got to, before you even get in this business, you got to know that you're going to be a traveling man, period. And that's how it goes because you have to get up at 4 a.m. to catch a 6 a.m. flight to get to a town to where you get there, you have breakfast, you hit a gym, you do a show. After the show, you drive to the next show. 3 hours later at 2 a.m., you're getting in bed. You're waking up at 9. Groundhog Day in a different city. Blah, 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 blah. Drive again. Do the same thing. Groundhog Day in a different city,
Yep.
But you're trained and wired that way. But then when you have that family at home that counts on you for the money, counts on you to keep it afloat, it's like that double-edged sword to where like you're providing and you're supporting the fam. But then over here, you're still living that life and traveling and you're tired and you're beat, but you're still providing. And then you come home and the first day you're home, you're dead. You're a zombie. After that, you try to get the shoulder up to kick out and have some fun. Yeah. Following day, you get to have fun. You're super dad. Everything's awesome. And then you got to leave.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
You're back out for 5 days.
Yeah.
You come back home. You're dead. You're trying your best. You're doing a comeback. Come on, baby. Let's just have some fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're fucking out. Next day, you're okay. You're rocking and rolling. Let's have fun. And then you're gone again.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm glad that I was in and out when they were young because like they barely remember it. You know what I mean? Like they know that I missed a lot. They know that daddy was traveling a lot, but they were 4 and 6 when I got released, I think.
Yeah.
No, 5 and 7, maybe something like that. But they were still young.
Yeah.
But now it's crazy because like with Impact, they work, 1 weekend a month or maybe 2 weekends a month to where I am home so much on the weekdays, like Monday through Friday. I am home doing my thing with the kids. On the weekends when I have a show to pick up, I will. If I don't need to, I won't,
Yeah.
There's a lot of times.
The mindset must be different now.
Oh, brother, mindset's like, night and day of what I used to be.
Yeah.
You know, a decade ago, you couldn't get me home, you know? Then the babies come and then everything happens and you just change. You just get that light to where it's like, man, I've been doing this shit forever. I can do this with my eyes closed, but I'm missing out on memories that I will never get back over here. You know, like there's so many stuff that I miss that it breaks my heart. Thank God the girls can't really remember. All right. Greatest Showman. You know the movie, The Greatest Showman?
Yeah.
You remember when Hugh Jackman was leaving the house and then his wife singing and they're at the dance. Shit.
Getting emotional. What an episode.
Brother, fuck me. Sorry.
No.
Damn it. She's singing, but he's always gone.
Yeah.
Brother, it hits me. You know, I'm like, that was you. You know, that was you. And there's me doing my shit, but here's me missing everything.
Yep.
That scene hits me hard, bro. Right in the feels, like, pow!
Yeah.
You're about to cry, you know?
Yeah.
But that's what Steph was doing.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Thank goodness I was like making so like good money to where I'm like, stay home, raise them. We don't need a babysitter, you know, like be mom, because that's what you always wanted to be, you know?
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
it's like now that they're older, and I mean, my goodness, Roz feels like she's 15 now when she's only 10.
Yeah.
But when they're older, man, you know, they got friends, we got a nice little community around us. Steph can work, I can work. We got a babysitter now. Like, I mean, everything's like you work it out, you know?
Yep.
But like, dude, but no, through there, man, like it is a very, 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 very fun life to wrestle. But my God, man, when you have a family that counts on you and your heart's with them, it's just, it can be, like I said, that double-edged sword, man.
Yeah. So what goes through, what's the thought process? Now, obviously, you know, you Impact, that's your job. You got to go to it. They book you, you got to do it. Somebody reaches out to you, to do something on a weekend that you have off or whatever. What is the thought process like? What
I ask the fam.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I go to them. I'm like, hey, I got this going on. I can go and make this much. Is it okay if I go? Like I discuss all through them. Like I said, bro, I don't need to take all these bookings.
Sure.
You know, it's awesome that like they're wanting me and they want me to come out and I do them, of course. Like I do them, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things that where like I don't have to if I don't need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I ask them, you know, I'm like, hey, babies, you know, what y'all got going on this weekend? Like I had last week, I could have went to, I think like Illinois for a show, but I couldn't, you know. I told him, I said, bro, I'm sorry. I'm already booked at this 80s dance with my daughters. You know?
So I saw the videos. Yeah. Look great.
Bro, right? So I was just like, bro, like I'm about to go and get my jiggy on with my kids, you know, and have a good time, man. Like y'all can find someone else, you know, besides me. Maybe next time, you know.
The crazy thing there, and I think people won't really get this, is turning down a booking would have been unfucking heard of, you know, for us early on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%. You never would. You wouldn't even thought about it.
Yeah. So,
oh no,
it's good that
that's
you're
what
able
you
to,
said.
very fortunate that you're able to do that now.
You got to find that balance, man.
Yeah.
You know, and like I was, you know, I mentioned Arn before, but Arn literally took me by the hand when I got to WWE. And then once I moved to Charlotte, he literally hooked me up with like financial advisors, his bank president, talked to them, hooked me up with, you know, like just, son, you ain't going to be making this money forever. So this is what you need to do with it, you know? And I'm just like, talk to me, you know? And then I'll be calling him like, damn it, Double, they're taking all my shit. What the hell? He's like, son, you're going to be thanking me in the future.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And when I did get released, first person I called was him. I said, hey, man, thanks for making me do all that shit about 8 years ago that I didn't want to, you know?
Yeah,
so it's like,
absolutely, yes.
It's like, you know, some people fall on a little cushion. I fell on a nice king size bed. You know what I mean? So
wow,
it's like,
yeah, that is great.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
So a couple questions here. It's sort of involving, actually, Shawnee Caulfield, he says, you know, how do you balance work, home life? We've sort of already asked that. But Johnny Espinoza here, he says, how hard is it balancing girl dad life with your career? From your Instagram, I can see you're very involved with doing stuff with your girls. But how do you go about making them understand those days you can't make it to certain events because of work? So we've talked about it. just sort of the stuff that we have to do. So nowadays, you said 10 and 7 they are?
Yeah.
So
Or 10 and 8. 10 and 8.
10 and 8. So
yeah.
What's the conversation like with them? Are they understanding? Because I'll tell you this right now. My daughter's 7. I don't think she really cares. I mean, she's excited when I come home, but
I don't think she understands yet is what it is. It's not that she don't care.
Yeah.
She probably knows daddy has to go
yes.
to work, and that's her little routine,
Yeah.
So I feel like with my girls, I set them down. I talk to them like they're adults, and yeah, they're 10 and 8, but I set them down like, hey, baby, daddy has to leave this weekend.
Yep.
Daddy's going to go make some money so we can keep what we got, like I always let them know, like, daddy, you have to work to make money to get what you have. You know what I mean? Like I try to be PG real with them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like, that game you like to play, that love sack you love to sit on, that food you like to eat, daddy has to go and work for that, So they're finally getting to know, like, the value of money, the value of a buck, the value of all that, to where they understand now, like, oh, daddy has to go and work, so we can keep what we have type deal.
Yeah.
So I try to go that route with them, and I'm like, daddy don't work on the weekend or the weekdays, daddy's home Monday,
which is very different from most daddies.
The fact, 100% fact. And like with us being wrestlers, dude, our schedule's different from anybody else in this world.
Yep.
They get the weekends off. We work the weekends. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So what really sucks is that whenever I have friends and stuff want to plan stuff, I never can do it because I'm usually working on the weekends,
Yeah.
So it's like, if I don't have a notice of, hey, next month I'm doing this, to where I can like either knock it off the list or not take a booking, either like I'm not going to be there or you need to tell me in advance.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. But no, like I sit them down and I talk to them just real, I just be real with them. And yeah, they get upset because like Impact date in August, it's on Roz's birthday,
Yes.
And I literally sat her down and I showed her and I pointed at the calendar. She's like, that's my birthday. I said, I know, baby. She just started crying, cried.
Yeah.
I just hugged her. I held her. I said, listen, it might be your day of your birthday. I'll FaceTime you. I guarantee you have a good time. I said, but when we get home, you better think of something you want to do, because we're going to do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just was like, I'm going to make it up to you. I promise. I said, but daddy can't miss this date. Like I'm signed. I have to,
Yes.
And she understood, and you just have to tone the voice down and talk to him in a civilized manner,
Yep.
Because like there's a lot of times where I just like my voice travels anyway. And I'm just like, baby, I can't do it. Yeah. And it makes me look like I'm yelling, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So I have to really sit down, get on their level and just be like, take a breath and be like, all right, this is what it is,
Yeah.
And then she understood. She's 10. She's a sweetheart. She has such a golden little heart. And like, I feel like it's going to be the best of her, but the worst also, because I feel like she's going to let people run over her when she shouldn't. And then So
I had the same thought with my daughter.
Yeah, man.
She's like too sweet.
She's too sweet. Yes. And then Remy, my 8-year-old, is me in a girl's body to where she don't take no shit. And I'm just like, geez, Louise, girls, like, you're going to get in trouble, man.
Yeah.
In
different ways.
It's like 100%. But it's one of those things where like, like I try to talk to her and I try to like let her know, like, baby, I don't want to miss this. Like, I don't at all, but I have to. And don't worry. But when daddy gets home, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Michael Frias says, how long did it take you to adjust to the indie travel schedules compared to the more structured and insane WWE travel schedule?
Honestly,
I guess it's very weird though too, because there's that pandemic adjustment period.
I know.
Yeah.
That was so weird to me, man.
It's not like you were going from traveling every day to nothing and instantly. Well, it kind of was, but it was pandemic. But anyway, go ahead.
Very true. What got me was like, even like when it happened to me, like my view of this, like, because I wasn't on the indies for no time before I got signed, like maybe 2 years, if that. And then I got picked up with the developmental and I was there for nearly 16 years. Mm-hmm. So it's like, when I got released, of course it was a punch in the jaw to where I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, I thought I was a piece of furniture in the attic you're never going to get rid of, you know? Like, damn, I've been here forever.
Yeah.
But it's like, I've never said no to any of your stupid ideas and all that shit, but whatever. But when I got released, I literally just wanted to sit, chill, and breathe, And then, like, some of my friends going over to Impact and was like, hey, man, Impact's coming over. Would you want to come? I'm like, well, I haven't heard from no one. They're like, oh, you will. And they said, I got some phone calls and all this stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just get in the best shape I can in 3 months, and I'm going to show up over there, And I did. And it worked out great. And I had fun at Impact, and it was a good 2-3 months before Bound for Glory happened. And I swear, it's just still, to me, this is mind-boggling, to where a pandemic's happening. Everyone hates working in front of nobody. It just sucked, like, we need people. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
It sucks wrestling in front of no crowd. But like, I went to Bound for Glory, nobody in the crowd. We're doing the match. I got hurt.
Yeah.
But 3 hours before that, I signed my deal for Impact for 2 years. 3 hours after I signed, I hit the ring, hit a neck breaker and a leg lariat and couldn't stand.
Oh my
To where
God.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening to me? Like, get up. Like, why ain't you working, body?
Yeah.
But dude,
I forgot about the injury. I forgot.
Bro,
Yeah.
I was out for nearly a year. No, I was out for a year until the next Bound for Glory. So that whole pandemic era, I got 3 months of it, and then I was out, so I didn't have to deal with the pandemic. I didn't have to deal with the wrestling in front of no people and all that stuff. So I kind of feel like that was a blessing and a curse for me.
Yeah.
Why? Is because Impact was doing a lot with AEW too, to where I was like, oh man, this is cool. I would like to get in that mix, but here I am set up and can't even damn walk, so it's like, damn it. But it was such a cool time with what they were doing, but without no people. It was one of those things where I was like, I don't want to do it without the people, because it's like, how do you know if it's going to be cool or not when you just come out, It's like, you want to feel it, you want to feel that energy. But like, I missed it all. I missed every bit of it. And then once I finally came back, people were back to where I'm like, hell yes,
True. Yeah.
So like, I got to miss a lot of that pandemic. I got the first tail end of it, and then I missed it all. So,
but now that everyone's back, and this, I guess this last year, you've been doing indies a lot. You've been doing the Impact. You've been doing signings. I mean, you've got that big championship run in FWF that you're in the middle of right now.
Hey, I got my title right over there, man.
Yeah. So you like this schedule, even though erratic, way better than WWE schedule, or
100%.
Yeah.
The reason why is that when you're with WWE, man, you got to go no matter what. Like, that's just how it is.
Yep.
It's like the Marines. It's like you sign up, you're there.
Yep.
With Impact, they give you your dates. It's like I said, it's 1 weekend or 2 weekends a month.
Yep.
And then you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yep.
Like, I can do a signing. I can go over here and do this indie show if I want to. I can do that over there. And I'm not that guy that like lives above my means, Like, I live below them. I'd rather have a lot of money in the bank to where I can do a lot instead of just showing everything and not have nothing for it,
Yep.
So like with me, it's like I'm having my cake and eat it too right now. I get to wrestle, I get to get that feel, but then I get to be dad, and being dad is way better than being the redheaded rebel Heath or daggone Heath Slater or whatever, I'm being daddy, man. That's cool as shit, knowing that that's real love, real feelings. I get a WrestleMania damn pop every time I come home. So it's like, Dad's home, yeah. I'm like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, that helps you kick out too when you're a zombie.
Dude, you have to hit that damn super dad button, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to hit it.
So to finish this all out, nice little conversation. The idea is the work-life balance. Did you have a final thought? We talk a lot about the wrestling and our lives and how we do it. There's a lot of people out there that are struggling with the work-life balance that may not be in our insane business. So is there any general advice to that work-life balance thought?
I would literally, if I was you, like, just remember, man, you got 24 hours in a day.
Yep.
24. 8 of those hours you're sleeping. You know,
Yeah.
so that leaves you with 16. You know,
I'm
16
amazed by your
hours.
math right now. Math was great.
I'm Big Papa Pump, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we need calibrations through here at this point.
Yes.
But it's like, you said you got 16 hours.
Yeah.
All right. 16 hours and literally like a day to get your shit done if you really want to. So whoever is going through this, whoever is like not knowing how to adjust and everything, and if you do have a family, best thing to do is communicate with the family. Ask wifey, ask the babies, hey, or you can sit back because the schedule and you can look and be like, all right, my kiddos go to school at 7. They get off at 2. What is that, 7 hours?
Yeah.
You have a window to get some shit done, man. You got 7 hours to like conquer something, and this is my life. Like I wake up at 6:15 every morning. I get up, I make breakfast. As soon as I make breakfast, I then pack lunches. As soon as I pack lunches, they're off to school. For 7:30 till 2, it's me time. So I usually just hit the gym, cardio, watch a show, hit the weights, hit the sauna, do my thing, all that stuff. After that, I grab some lunch. If it's a Tuesday or Wednesday, wife is off work. We got lunch dates. You got to keep the flame moving. You can't just let it die out and stale down because you still got your lady, and you want to make sure she still loves you. So you got to have little date nights and everything. You got to make sure she still feel loved. So we have like little lunch dates and everything. Then I go pick up my kids. Once I get home, it's daggone unload your book bags, take out your lunch boxes, daggone you got to read for 30 minutes. After that, what homework do you have? Usually, because they've been at school the whole time, I have them get home, unload the book bags and everything, go jump on the trampoline, take an hour to decompress and have some fun. Then get y'all's asses back in here because we got homework to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get your homework done. If there's time in between dinner or whatnot, go and ride your little motorcycle, ride your little, whatever you need to do, have some fun. But then dinner time, we got to do dinner, we got to do showers, we got to go to bed. That's usually how my schedule's going. You just got to look at your schedule. That is your family schedule, your schedule, and figure out the times and the opportunities you have to do what you need to do. If you work a 9 to 5, it's one of those things to where like, wake up early, man.
Yeah.
Spend some time with those babies in the morning because by 5, you're going to be drained. You're going to be tired. And once you get home, it's like, it's hit or miss if you had a good day or not.
Yeah. Or wake up early and hit the gym so that when you get home, you don't have to, and you can spend,
boom. See what I mean? Yeah. So, that would
to me, it sounds like it's the planning.
100% planning, dude. You have to. You have to have a guideline, a blueprint, a something.
Yeah.
Because if you just walk around with your thumb up your ass and everything, it's going to be like, like you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Exactly.
You got to have at least, like you said, balance, man. You have to have that balance. You have to figure it out. And like I said, everybody's different. Everyone's different. Yep. My schedule is different from yours.
Yep, for sure.
You got to find, and the only person can find it's you. I can't tell you how to do it because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find out what works for you and the fam. It's not just you anymore. You got people that rely on you. You got people that look up to you. You got people that they're going to love you, Yep. And it's one of those things where you have to make sure it works for everyone.
Yeah. Well,
remember, guys, it's not about you anymore.
Yeah. For sure. 100%. Yeah. And that's a challenging thing, especially for us egotistical pro wrestlers. But
bro, I lost my ego years ago.
yeah, that's true.
I lost it. I don't know. If I find it, damn, watch the hell out.
All right. Well, thanks, Heath. This has been a nice little conversation. We're gonna finish out the show here. We're gonna do everyone's favorite list. Okay.
Damn it.
Coming up, and then we have 2 questions for life advice with Heath. Even though this entire episode was life advice with Heath, we got 2 quick questions about something sort of different after the list.
Can we pause the list because you know me, I got a potty.
Okay. Yes. Well,
let me go tinkle.
I'm going to send you
back.
the list. And then, you're going to take a potty.
Yeah, okay.
They're not going to know it. But right now, we're going to go to Heath Reads a List. Heath Reads a List. We're back here for this month. There's somebody's
Yeah.
idea. I don't remember who it is, but
What is it?
this is we're giving back right now. I think to the major marks. Okay,
Oh,
so this is a list of 10 random major marks. Okay,
oh God.
These are
actual people.
these are people in our group that are probably
Man,
listening
you're
to the
telling
show.
me. Oh, son of a bitch, man.
So here's the deal, right? I took this list from our top supporters, meaning people that have been with us almost since the very beginning of the launch of the Patreon. Okay.
Okay.
So these are longtime fans. We still, us guys, we still mess these names up. Okay.
Still?
Well, but I butcher names all the time.
Not like me.
They're pretty bad. I have to read it 2 names
I
every
am
week.
the man butcher.
Well, let's see what happens. I just sent you a list of 10 major
name
marks.
Butcher.
Yes. Let's see. The first one's a very special one. I just texted it. Let's see if you got this.
All right. Let me look. I just checked into my flight, man.
Oh, nice.
Fuck. All right. Top 10 major marks names.
Okay, here we go.
You top 10. Just want you to know I apologize. Number 1.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. Iman Murrigan.
Wow. That's a name
Iman
that's a name we've been butchering for years, and I think you might have been closest.
Hot damn. See, major marks. I love you guys.
I think
These other guys
Eamon
don't.
Merrigan, but we don't know.
Eamon? Oh, Iman?
Yeah.
Merrigan? Eamon? All right.
Okay.
Derek Squark? Squark?
I think it's Derek Short.
Squark! Derek Squark!
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Justin Erie?
Boom, nailed it.
Lucas Kukaku? No, shit.
Lucas
See, I don't have a filter, man. See,
Oh, that's
like
great.
when I say it just comes out.
It's great. People are gonna love it.
Lucas Cuccio?
Yeah. Kakuchio. Yeah.
Cuccio. What did I say?
I don't Chupacabra, I think.
Chewbacca?
Yeah.
All right. Jake Hoddu. Hodgdu.
I think that's it. Jake Hodgdu. Yeah, I think that's it.
Hodgdu.
Yeah.
All right. Steve Hooker. Steve
I think it's Steve Hooker.
Hooker. Oh, I said Hooker.
Steve Hooker. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Craig Huffstetter.
I think so. Huffstetler.
Huffstetler. Hey, that's a pretty cool. Heath Huffstetler.
Yeah, that's
might
pretty
be
cool.
my new next name.
If you ever do like a rich gimmick, right? Like the original Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Nice.
I think that's Heath Huffstetler.
I love that.
Yeah.
That sounds so proper.
Yeah.
All right. Bill Bruno.
Boom, nailed it.
Washington Ventimilla.
Ventimiglia. Well, actually, I don't even know. Ventimiglia. Washington Ventimiglia. Yeah, I don't know.
Him and Santino's buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Guillermo Milan Jr.
I think it's Guillermo. I think it's Spanish. Guillermo Molina Jr.
Molina. That's not Molina. Yeah, that's
Molina.
Molina Jr. Yeah. Guillermo Molina Jr.
All right, you nailed it, dude.
Dude, see, guys, I know how to pronounce some names. So I'm not too bad. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. There's a few on here. I was just like, damn it, I'm gonna butcher this shit.
And I'll be honest too. I look for the hardest names.
Hey, of course you do. Well, I wouldn't put it past you. I would be ashamed if you did.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's go to the final segment here. Life advice with Heath.
Yeah.
Life advice with Heath. Okay, Andrew Lapamardo. See, I'm butchering this name right here. As an entertainer myself, who has kind of hit a wall in my career between Motivation Network and getting that break that brings me to the next level. Okay. He doesn't say what he is. But anyway, what advice does Heath have? Well, I guess for not giving up on it all and just taking a shitty office job. So any advice for Andrew?
All right, Andrew. This is how I feel about it.
Okay.
If you have a passion and you love it and you'll do anything that you can to achieve it, because that's exactly what the hell I did. That's what we all did. That my buddies, a group of the wrestlers, we didn't take no for an option. We didn't say, there. It's a story for another day. Anyway, if you love something and you're passionate about something and you are good, maybe it just hasn't happened for you yet, but it's one of those things where I always hear, like, if you feel like giving up, just keep going a little bit longer, because once you hit that burning point of wanting to give up, because it happened to me about 5 damn times in WWE, to where I was like, screw this shit. And then something good would happen to me. You know what I mean? It's like, don't stop, man. And if anything, don't look at someone else and be like, damn, that should be me. That I should be there, just because, ego, jealousy, and all that stuff can like build up underneath some of this. You just got to stay in your lane and just know what you can do and what you can go for. And like I was saying, if you love it and you're passionate about it, keep going, man. Like, and if you say money's tight, maybe you could get a little part-time job to meet that means, but still have hours a day to, perfect your craft, go for your craft and make sure, you can have that. It's like we were talking about balance,
Yep.
You got to have that good balance. But if I was you, man, if you love it and you're passionate about it, like, no one could tell me no about wrestling, man. Like, I messed up in college. I was playing ball. They say a new coach knocked on my door, threw me my sneakers and my damn jersey and said, "Hey kid, you off the team." And that was a devastating hit. But I knew I was never going to the NBA. I knew I never was going to, be pro, but I wanted to, and I tried, and I went as far as I could, but the whole student athlete didn't work for me.
Yep.
So I chose the route of wrestling, and I went for it. No one could tell me no, and I made it.
Yeah.
Because that was my true love.
Yes.
So honestly, if you love something and it will help you and the fam or whatever it is, go for it, man. Don't let your dreams slide, because your dreams ain't going to chase you. You have to chase them.
Yeah. And I will say, there's no context here. If Andrew here is 20, then fuck off, kid. Keep working, right?
100%. Hey, Andrew, you got to give me some more info, bro.
Yeah. But
I'm sound like Myers here. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Yes. But I will say this.
Bro, how old are you? What's your profession? What do you want to do? Hey, and when you watch this, message us back so we can pick up next time.
Sure.
Because honestly, do that.
Yeah. Well,
give me more details on you. Yeah. What do you want to be? What is it you want to do? What's the balance? Like, I need more info on you, baby.
One thing that I've realized, I've been pushing on professional wrestling for years. One thing I realized as I got older, you don't have to be so like pigeonholed into that exact thing. Like you wanted to be a pro wrestler and you tried for a long time, you made it, but maybe you're not making it in that way. But there are so many, this is what people don't talk about or think about. Yeah. There are so many jobs in the business of professional wrestling that you could also do. And then you might find yourself liking that even more. I mean, I'm a manager right now. I trained to be a pro wrestler for years. I think I like being a manager better.
Hey, brother, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm jealous of you because
no bumps.
Because taking bumps and all that shit hurts and it takes a toll on you. Like my lower back always hurts.
Yeah.
But if I can just run my mouth and put another kid over and still get paid and be on TV, damn, put me in a suit and let me look good. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like, hot damn, right? No, I'm totally with you, bro. I'm with you on that.
But outside of that, you could be in production. You could, there's so much.
Anything. Agents, help producing a match. Be a producer, if not a manager, if not a ref, if not, talk to someone. I mean, if you're good enough, be a trainer. Open up your own school. Like, there's so much stuff that you can actually do. And think about this. If it's not WWE, there's AEW. If it's not AEW, there's Impact. If it's not Impact, there's New Japan. If it's not New Japan, there's NWA. There's so much out there. And it's like, to me, this is me. Like, I told myself I'm going till 47. That was my dad. This was nearly 20 years ago.
Yep.
I said, I'm going to 47. I'm 39. I'm going to be 40 this July. This July, I am 4D. Mm-hmm. So I have 7 more years to be like, this is if nothing happens. You know what I mean?
Yep.
At 47, I don't want to be 50 doing it. But then I see some of my friends that are 50 doing it, and I'm doing this. Shit, man, that's only 3 years after 47.
I was gonna say your tune's gonna be different when you're 46.
That's what I'm saying.
And you're still
you know
sidekicking people, yes.
Bro, now I'm a sidekick that shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, though? It's like I look at their career and everything, and I'm just like, man, this dude took way more crazier bumps than me. This dude's been around and he parties way harder than I do because I cut that shit out a couple years ago. You know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I feel like I'm like, man, I could probably do 50. You know, I could be a stud at 50. Who knows? You know, I'll be that dad bod being like, you want to fight me? Come on. You know,
100%.
But there's so many areas and venues that you can honestly do.
Yeah, right. So, like I said, we don't know necessarily how old or what Andrew's talking about here, but
Andrew, give us more info, baby.
But I'm sure, you know, in his line of work, there are other options, you know, when you're getting a little older or whatever the hell.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would like to know his age.
Yeah, me too. All right, last question. Luis Aaron says, I need some good dad advice. I'm about to take my this is very specific, but I think it's a good question. About to take my 7-year-old daughter to Japan in April solely to see Universal Studios, the Mario World they have there, and Disney. Should I be a dad who tries to plan everything, or do I let her decide what she wants to do? She's my world. I just want to make memories she will cherish forever.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
This I know I just said hell no on that because think about this, and this is me, and I got a 10 and 8-year-old. You give them an option. If you give them an option, they're gonna mine's gonna do this. Ping, 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 ping. Let's do this, that, this. No. If that's your baby girl, man, she's 7. Mm-hmm. You're taking her to Japan. Yeah. Stop by Hawaii first, man. See the beaches and then keep going.
Yeah.
You know?
Good idea.
But if you're legit going to Japan with your little girl, like that, dude, that's awesome to me. Like I can't wait to I'm not taking my 10 and 8-year-old flying with me, but I take them to events close enough to drive with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But dude, if you're taking her to Japan to you know, see all this stuff. Japan itself is beautiful. Like, it's such a cool culture. It's such a nice place. The food's amazing. The people are so respectful. It's not even funny. I love Japan.
Yeah.
But dude, plan it all. Dude, you know what she loves. You know what she likes. You know who she wants to see. Mm-hmm. You just need to grab that little girl by her precious hand and say, baby doll, daddy's got you.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a blast. And you need to walk her through and show her everything so she can look at you and say, hot damn, Dad, thank you. You know what I mean?
That is great advice.
This is amazing. Dude,
yes.
you the leader. You're the lion. You know, like the other day, I'm walking my 2 dogs with my 2 girls. Roz is wanting to run with the puppy. To let the puppy do the leashing, you know, running around, getting tangled up on everything. Then she's looking at me like, Dad, what the heck, Dad? I'm like, baby, who has the damn leash in their hand? I didn't say damn. I said, baby, who has that leash in their hand?
Yeah.
I do. Who has the collar around their neck? The puppy. I said, then you have to walk the puppy.
Yeah.
The puppy don't need to walk you. Because if the puppy walks you, it's going to go everywhere.
Yeah.
I said, baby, tug that leash, keep it near you. Watch how I walk Bear, you know? And I was teaching her, you know? You need to grab her by that little hand, take her to Japan. Trust me, it's beautiful over there. Don't worry. The crime is like bare minimum. You know, it's like it's a great place.
Yeah.
Clean, nice, food's good. Enjoy it, man. But plan it because that's your baby girl, and she's gonna look at you like, holy hell.
Yes.
My dad is cool as hell.
Yeah. Be a fucking lion, right?
Be the lion, man.
Yes.
Let that roar out while you're there and videotape it and send it to us.
Be a red-headed lion.
The red-headed lion, baby, with the beautiful mane.
Oh, this has been a great episode. Heath, take us home.
Oh, baby, we are going home right now. Damn it. And I want to say thank you again. Volume 3 is out. Mostly life, balance, work advice. Thank you guys for, you know, watching, listening, having a good time. I'm not going to go too crazy because it's been a good episode, emotional episode. I cried twice.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you for joining us. I still want my fireworks in my music, so you better be playing it.